Today is day 24 of letting you pick my meal, and I've got a request from Sadness to eat Brazilian food, so I'm heading to Taste of Brazil.
Alright, and all that's gonna be for here or to go?
For here.
Okay, so I have a number 1, right? Number 9, a Brigadeiro, and 1 Caipirinha, right?
Yes. So the first thing I got was their Caipirinha, which reminded me of the ones that my neighbor made for me. Then I got their Prato Feito platter with the grilled Picanha, a Coxinha, and a Brigadeiro. This was a lot of food, but I was more than ready to dig in. The rice, beans, and Picanha platter came with pico de gallo, chimichurri, and farofa. The Coxinha was freaking ginormous, and the Brigadeiro looked great. I'm gonna save that for last since it's dessert. JK, I couldn't resist and ate it first, and I'm glad I did. This was a dense ball of goodness. I don't think it's caramel, but that's what it reminded me of. This would have been absolutely perfect with a cup of coffee. Next, I tried the rice platter. The picanha was seasoned perfectly, just the right amount of salt. I had it with the beans and then dipped in farofa. I actually have a bag of this at home and I've been meaning to use it, but haven't had the chance yet. If you have any Brazilian recipes to use it with, please let me know. It's got a smoky and salty smell and flavor to it. One of the employees asked how everything was, and I asked them how they typically use the sides.
This is like a farofa. It's like a cassava flour, corn flour, depends sometimes. I like that on top of the beans. People does the chimichurri on top of the steak, and that one, the pico, on top of the rice.
This was a really filling meal, and what I loved most about it was how each bite was different. One bite you get more rice and beans, the next more steak, and it was just crafted so that you can create your ultimate bites. I ended up dumping the rest of the farofa over everything, and I almost forgot about my drink because everything was so delicious. Then it was time for the coxinha. I've had these before, but never this big.
I don't know how to eat this. I take a bite off the top or the side.
So taking a bite off the top probably wasn't the best idea since that's where all the creamy filling was. If you ever see me shake food in a video, it's because it's really good and I don't have any words to say at that moment. This was just savoriness packed in a perfectly fried dough ball. It was filled with shredded chicken, and partway through eating it, I realized it was served with chimichurri, so I should probably add some of that. And it was good with it, but honestly I preferred it without the sauce. The coxinha was definitely a meal in itself. I've been wanting to try this place and I'm glad this challenge gave me the opportunity to go check it out. Thanks for the suggestion and let me know what you'd like me to try for day 25.